Okay, we'll start with Chennai.
Jai Satchidanand. Dada Bhagwan Seem Jai Jaikar ho.
देखो एक को गाने का और दूसरा बाद में रिपीट कर. चलो श्रेया. Okay, just one person sing in Chennai. Okay, start.
Dada Bhagwan असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय
जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
Yeah, loudly.
भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा 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 भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना
असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
Yeah.
असीम जय जयकार हो. भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा असीम जय जयकार हो. भगवान અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના 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 અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના 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 દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ શૈલેષ દાદા ત્રિમંત્ર બોલ please recite ત્રિમંત્ર children will follow
નમો વિતરાગાય
નમો વિતરાગાય
નમો અરિહંતાણમ
નમો અરિહંતાણમ
નમો સિદ્ધાનમ નમો આયરિયાનમ નમો વજ્જાયાનમ
Namo Vadodara.
Namo loe sauva sahunam.
Namo loe sabva sahnam.
Eso panchanamukkaro.
Eso panchakaro.
Sauva pavapanasano.
Sarvapavapanasano.
Mangalanancha sauvesim.
Mangalanam cha samvesi.
Padmam havai mangalam.
Paramam mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Satchidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Okay, Chinai.
जय सच्चिदानंद। हे दादा भगवान, आप मुझे ऐसी शक्ति प्रदान करें कि मैं अपने हेल्थ को कभी भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज ना करूं, ताकि मेरा शरीर रूपी साधन मुझे मेरे ध्येय को यानी कि पढ़ाई में और सत्संग में हमेशा सहायक बने। मैं पढ़ाई में बिल्कुल सिंसियर रहूंगी। मैं बुरी सोबत से और कुसुम से हमेशा दूर रहूंगी और कुछ भी हो मेरा सत्संग कभी भी ना छूटे, ऐसी परम कृपा करना। प्राप्त मन वचन काया का योग और अपने आत्मा का उपयोग केवल परोपकार यानी कि जीव मात्र की सेवा में ही करूं, जो कि श्रेष्ठ मानव धर्म है। मैं अपने स्वयं और अन्य सभी लोगों के जीवन व्यवहार में मॉरल सिंसियर प्योर बनी रहूंगी, ताकि मैं बराबर दादा भगवान के जैसे उत्कृष्ट व्यक्तित्व का मानवी बन पाऊं। हे दादा भगवान, मैं आगे अपने माता पिता की हर बात सुनने की संकल्प लेती हूँ। मैं उनको अहंकार से जवाब नहीं दूंगी। कृपया इस संबंध में मुझे आनंद आंतरिक शक्ति प्रदान करें। जय सच्चिदानंद।
Dev.
जय सच्चिदानंद। हे दादा भगवान, मुझे पढ़ाई में समझने में जो बाधा या अंतराय आते हैं, जो भी ऑब्स्ट्रक्शंस आते हैं, उन सभी को तोड़ने का मैं दृढ़ निश्चय करता हूँ। आप ऐसी कृपा करें जिससे मेरे दर्शन ऊपर के सारे आवरण टूट जाए और मेरी पढ़ाई सही ढंग से हो। ऐसी परम शक्ति आप हमें दे। जय सच्चिदानंद।
Jai Sachidanand. Nandi Didi.
हे दादा भगवान।
Hey, Dada Bhagwan.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे।
हम हैं आपके बच्चे,
आपके बच्चे
दिल के हैं सच्चे।
दिल के हैं सच्चे,
सच्चे
फिर भी हैं कच्चे।
फिर भी है कच्चे।
कच्चे
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे।
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे।
अच्छे ओके दर्शना
हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप जुदा है, दर्शना जुदा है। हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप रियल हो, दर्शना रिलेटिव है। हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप परमानेंट हो, दर्शना टेम्परेरी है।
चिनाई
जय सच्चिदानंद। हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, તમે જુદા છો, મોનિકા જુદી છે। હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે રિયલ છો, મોનિકા રિલેટિવ છે। હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે પરમાનન્ટ છો, મોનિકા ટેમ્પરરી છે। જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ।
Jai Sachidanand. Okay, we will recap this week, okay, about how is your experience last 2 weeks on saying yes to your Gurujis? What grade you will give to yourself? Okay, everybody understand? You have to become a teacher and give your grade to yourself. Okay, Shreya Didi.
My experience
You're breaking up. Shreya? Can you hear me? Okay, Chinai.
Jai Sachidanand. My experience in the last 2 weeks are with my Guru Papa is that I obeyed his every word and doesn't make any argument in these 2 weeks. So he was really proud of me and also give me grade that I have been good with him. So I would like to give A grade with my Guru Papa and my with Guru Mummy. Some quarrels in my school, so I had little bit quarrels in these 2 weeks with my mommy, so it's only C grade, not so.
C grade, okay. Sometimes you have to quantify. Sometimes doesn't mean anything in scientific language. Okay?
I had little bit quarrel, that's why.
Little bit has no, again, scientific basis of little bit doesn't mean anything.
I have
Okay, you have to say 20 times. You said yes, there's something like that. Okay? Okay, Charisma. Okay, Kushi.
and Jai Sachidanand. My experience of last 2 weeks with my Guru Papa, Guru Mummy and Guru Didi. Guru Papa, I often made above on him. So I will give B grade with Guru Papa and also with Guru Mummy I will give B grade because sometimes she tell me some works I don't like, so I tell them no. So I will give B grade to Guru Mummy and C grade to Guru Didi. She often calls me to study, but I will go and does not study with her.
Okay, we'll continue this homework, but that will be, you jot it down every day and we'll recapture next Sunday. No need, Didi.
Hey Sachidanand, my experience in last 2 weeks is that I obeyed all my gurus, so I will give 90%.
Okay, that's now.
Jai Sachidanand. My progress is with my Guru Papa. My progress, I give B grade, and with Guru Mama D grade, and with Guru Bhai I will give A grade.
Okay. I want everybody to post your grades and send it to me, okay? Okay, good boy.
Jai
Good job.
Sachidanand. In my last 2 weeks, I have said I will give A grade to say yes to my father, and I will give A grade to my Didi also, and I will give B grade to Mama, to me.
Mommy,
And
I thought you were a good boy to your mommy. You liked her a lot.
no, I say yes from one means I say yes, but little bit. Sometimes I am studying, so my mom say to give work, so I say, Mom, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then I will do. So I do it in means 1 minute.
Okay, then 1 minute, we need to cut it down to 0 minute. Okay, Shreya, let us see if we can hear you.
Jai Sachidanand. Can you hear me?
Shreya, we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Experience with last 2 weeks with my Guru Papa was good. So I give A grade. I give A grade with my Guru Papa, and with Guru Mummy, I give B grade.
Okay. Itaksiba.
Jai Sachidanand. From last 2 weeks, it was good with Dad. So I will give A grade with my Guru Father, and with Mom, I had quarreled 2 or 3 times, with bumper school studies. So I will give C grade.
Kevo.
Hey Sachidanand, the last two weeks, I give Guru Mommy B grade and Guru Papa A grade.
Dave, you didn't participate 2 weeks, right?
Why?
You did not participate for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next week you report. Okay. So, Deepak Dada, Shailesh Dada, I conclude that they like Papa more than Mummy. I don't know. Is it right, everybody? Huh? Kushi? Yes, no?
Yes.
Priya? Okay, so we have to tell Mummy to go to her parents' place and you guys cook and take care of the home. Okay? Is it okay? Okay, Deepak Dada.
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. Kushi,
Yes.
whose house is that one where you are living?
My father's
Huh?
house.
Is that not your house?
Yeah, also my house.
Also your, but what? Quick, quick. Is it not your house? Is it
Yes.
not your home?
Yes, it's mine.
How many percentage?
It's 100%.
Okay. If this home is yours, then can there be any work which you would not like to do for your home?
Okay,
And I'm
quickly,
asking, can
answer.
there be any work, household work, which you would not like to do? Huh?
No.
You will like to do all the work, right? Any work.
Yes.
But then you are telling no, because you said your mama gives you some work which you don't like. Because then that home is not yours. Huh? After all, it is daddy and mama's home, not your home.
When mommy is here, I will do nothing in this home. But when mommy is not here, I will do every work without her.
What does that mean? What does it mean? That means you don't like mommy?
No, I like her.
Deepakanji? I think, Deepakanji? I think we lost his connection. Okay, Shaileshanandji?
Jai Sachidanand to everybody, and pranam to Dada Bhagwan seated within each one of you. So on the whole, it's good going, but Rajni Dada had observation that usually biologically the girls have good harmony with father and the boys have good harmony with the mother in the worldly terms. But anyway, we are here not to make that differentiation. But what happens is father usually is away from the home for the whole day, so doesn't indulge into the small things with the children, whereas the mother is all the time home and has to indulge into each small or bigger things with the kids. So the kids retaliate at the moment or at times. That's what's happening. But they very well know that it's the mother who is taking the whole brunt of their well-being or caretaker. So the great personalities put mother as first and father is next, and they may be equal, but just an observation. So it's good, but sometimes our Prakruti doesn't like that, as what Khushi is saying. So you have to explain your Prakruti that we are doing for ourselves, not for the sake of mama, not for the sake of daddy. We are doing for the sake of our own self. And when this you will experience that we are doing for our own sake, I think the mind will cooperate better, or even intellect will cooperate better. Am I right? You can experience and tell me. And the Khushi says that when mama is there, she is free to enjoy, not to do any work. But when mama is not there, she will take the load. But Khushi, just change your software a little bit, that if I can help mama, it is first help to me, means yourself first, or I'm not doing for the sake of others, I'm doing for the sake of myself, and probably you will enjoy more. And that mind saying no will go away. Deepakanandji, are you okay?
Now I'm okay.
So you
I'm
can
fine.
supplement anything if you wish to.
You want to add
So
something?
it's like if it is my home, my house, then I will not have any feeling of dislike that there is some work which I don't like. It is my home. And for my home cleanliness, I will do any work. What is it? But Khushi doesn't.
Deepakanji, you're breaking up again.
That two devices working for him. So probably working for him.
Doesn't feel like that. She says apparently it is my house, my. Right? Now can
Deepakanji,
you
you're
hear
breaking
me?
in and out.
Still I'm breaking?
Yeah.
Okay, afterwards.
There's noise. There's a noise coming from your house.
Yeah.
Okay. Shaileshanandji, talk to them.
Okay, so let's invite if they want to know or ask anything or discuss anything. I am quite happy with all of you, let me tell you. So if you want to discuss anything, please let me know. Shreya? Yeah, please. Shreya, you are not heard, so talk loudly.
Yeah, she's thinking, careful. Okay. You had a B grade with your mama. What are we going to do? Talk to the Shaileshanandji.
And I'm going to say yes.
Loud.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, you will say yes, yes. But what makes you more happy? If you can give A grade to yourself, or if you can give B grade to yourself, what makes you more happy, or happier rather?
A grade.
So try to be happier, right? It's for our own happiness. It's for our own sake. This is the biggest secret of the nature, that I'm not doing for anybody else. I'm doing for my own self first. Though apparently it appears that I'm doing for others, really I'm doing for my own self. Yes, Shreya, Monica, anybody?
Oh, Darshana. Yeah,
Darshana,
Shaileshanandji.
Hi, Ji.
Darshana. she loves her mommy, but she don't like to listen to her. Right, Darshana? Or I said it the other way around. You don't like mama, that's why you don't want to listen to her. Which way? Darshana?
I like my mom.
But
And you
but
also
don't.
like,
But he doesn't like to listen to her. Says that.
is that true, Darshana?
Yeah, I started to listen her.
You started listening to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You
Yeah?
can discuss if you don't understand the point, but ultimately you listen to her. You have right to discuss. You have right to ask her to make you understand, but ultimately you go by what is the consensus with mama. Okay.
Darshana, is mama there?
Okay.
Yes, somebody, Monica
No.
Chennai has raised hand.
Yeah, just a minute. Is
Oh, yeah,
Darshana, is your mommy there?
No.
Okay. Okay, Chinai.
And Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachin, say loudly, you are not being heard properly.
Yeah. I wanted to say something, and Khushi has one question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, like tomorrow onwards, my exams are starting for us. So give me the blessings that I could score 80% above in every subject.
Yes, we pray to Dada Bhagwan and Dada Bhagwan seated within you, who is the abode of infinite knowledge power and infinite perception power, that with that light of Dada Bhagwan, you can do the best in the exam, even more than 80%, right? Just
Yes.
pray Dada Bhagwan and pray Dada Bhagwan within, that give me light of your infinite knowledge power and light of your infinite perception power. So Monica can do best in the exam. Our best of luck. Best of luck on behalf of all of us.
Yeah, thank you. And Khushi has one question.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. I want to ask, what is the benefit of singing Pad?
Benefit of singing Pad. All right. So first benefit of singing Pad is, it makes our inner self harmonious, happy. Our inner being gets elevated. So in the scriptural language, it is said that mind, body, speech wise, it puts us into dharma dhyan, state of happy, harmony, equanimity. And from the real point of view, from the Shuddhatma point of view, it leads us to the pure, means Shukla Dhyan, or the pure state of being. So singing Pad immediately changes our inner environment, milieu interior or inner environment, such that it becomes elevated, happy, harmonious, and whatnot. So it has many, many benefits. Only few I could put into the words, and the experience is in fact beyond words. Furthermore, it purifies our reflective consciousness or chitta vritti, such that our chit can remember the things very readily. Whatever you were trying for 1 hour, now you can remember within 30 minutes, or sometimes even less than that, within 10 minutes. So the purity of our reflective consciousness or chit allows or enables us to grasp, understand, and pick up the things much faster, because our resolution and cognitive capabilities increase like anything. So there are many, many benefits, right? Furthermore, it strengthens our positivity, and it will sort of mellow down our negativity or anger, greed, pride, deceit. So the negative atoms and molecules are washed away, and the positive atoms and molecules enter into us. So these are, and the last but not the least, as soon as we sing the path, we have the Nididhyasana of Dada Bhagwan. And as we are connected to Dada Bhagwan by the way of Nididhyasana or by the way of remembrance, we get the energy from Dada Bhagwan directly. So there are many benefits of singing pad, right?
But so says Dada, they don't understand the language. Does it matter?
Yeah, even if you don't understand language and even if you sing, you will get majority of the benefits. In a second place, try to understand at least the gist of it whenever you have free time. You can ask somebody, you can ask any Aptaputra, you can ask any Mahatma, and try to understand the gist or the summary, what is the crux of the saying, even if you don't understand each word or if you do not go word by word. But even if you don't understand, it will give you at least 80% benefit. And if you understand the gist of it, it's a complete benefit, right?
Okay, Kushi.
Yeah.
And for that one, I must say you three are doing excellent job. You
Yes.
sing pad every day.
Yes.
And then when your time comes, you sing special pads. So excellent. It's
Let
really
me tell you that even if you feel that you have not understood it, the God within you gets the direct effect or the direct vibrations. And that we have learned since many births. So it's within us. So it's a direct benefit, even if we feel that we have not understood it fully well. Because there are certain benefits which are beyond words. Okay.
So you said we have learned from previous births. What do you mean by that?
Let them ask me or let them share with me what they understand by that.
What does it mean? Monica, Kushi, or Keval, what does it mean? No? Who is thinking that? Karna, Darsna, Itaksiba, you should know. Everybody is at a loss. They say, Dada.
Okay.
You puzzle them.
So the puzzle is required for the inner research and for inner progress. Everything should not be straightforward. There should be some puzzle somewhere. So the point is, don't you think that even when you are seeing or reading or looking at something first time and you immediately grasp it or grab it and you feel that, oh, I was knowing that or I'm knowing this well, or even you know many things which you haven't really learned formally? Don't you experience that thing?
Keval, Monica, Shreya.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes if you see even the very young children, they are speaking or saying something which we get amazed that how you must have seen the examples of many very young children saying slokas or doing mathematics very fast and very powerful or singing very good. And we sometimes get wondering, okay, how come they, in a very small age, they learned so many things?
Yeah,
Because they have brought that sort of impressions or skills from the journey before. But anyway, if you don't understand, we leave this point at this juncture. But what I was trying to tell is the God within is omniscient and omnipotent and can understand a lot beyond words. That was my point of saying or conveying.
Okay, everybody? Okay, please start sending your reports every day from next week. We'll start, of course, yes, is a continuous process, but also we'll start looking at the 3 goals of life now, okay? Okay. Oh, one thing, very quickly. Those people who were yesterday, what did you learn from Shreyabai? Anybody can remember? Go ahead, Monica.
Yeah, the thing I learned with him is that he was sincere what he does. He had first thing he had nervous, but when he started to do it, the dramas and the poems, he was really confident and he did all the best he can try.
Okay, how was he able to write script? What is the background that helped him?
Yeah, he used to see lots of classical movies and he was fond of them. So it helped him to write a script and even lots of poems. And even Dada Bhagwan and Kaviraj helped him within its side.
Very good.
So
Yeah,
he was
he
able
he
to write all.
used to read a lot. How about from Akshay Kaka?
Yeah,
What
he
did you
was.
learn from him?
Yeah, he was really quiet person and he just does all prayers and it automatically the Kudrat changed for the nature changed for him and it became so helpful for him even.
What prayers he was mostly? What did he do?
He was, I think, he was doing Kirtan Bhakti and that 5 principles of Charanidhi.
And 3 mantra all the way from there. 6 hours. He did 3 mantra. So did you
Yeah,
now you everybody understand the power of 3 mantra and Asim Jayakaro?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Shreya, yesterday, Shreyabai and Akshay Bhai came and talked about their experience. Shreyabai on the drama,
Yes.
how he and Akshay Bhai going to Hardik's place
Yes.
because of the emergency. So
Right.
that's why just wanted to recap that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, children, we'll see you tomorrow then. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand,
Okay.
everybody.
Okay, so there's no question, but Amiben wanted to discuss about interim government. Amiben?
Yes, uncle. Jai Satchidanand, Shaileshanandji, Deepakanandji, Rajni uncle.
Jai
Shaileshanandji,
Yes.
in one of the satsang, Deepakanandji has explained us about all interim government state, which we are living just now with this interim government state. And he said that if you understand anything, you can write as an essay and you can revise it. So I have tried to understand what I have understood. I have wrote in one of the paper with the help of Deepakanandji. So I want to share with this. So give me the blessing that whatever I have wrote, it should be properly understood by me. Jai Satchidanand.
Yeah, Jai
Uncle, should I start?
Rajini Dada, she's asking you.
Yeah. Yes. You summarize what you have, okay? Please.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
yeah.
Jai
Then
Satchidanand.
we can discuss
I'm
with
keeping my video, uncle keeping my video off because of weak, my network is not so good.
No problem. No problem.
जय सच्चिदानंद नमो वितरागाय दादा भगवान वितराग परमात्मा ने नमो नमः दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो with the bliss of Dada Bhagwan, capital I, that is Paramatma, God self-realized with the divine grace of Gnani Purush. From his full moonlight, capital I, got enlightened, that is I, big I, found my true identity, which was totally lost because of ignorance. Today, after acquiring Gyan, Dada has initiated us in interim enlightened state. That is, I plus my is equal to Mahatma. That is big I, which got self-realization, and with my small I discharging ownership, that is, I is aware and has got enlightened. Physical Ami as a name bearer is living under the inspiration of Vyavasthit Shakti. Dada has separated us from the bonding of Ami, kept us with Ami as a my first neighbor. But still, mistakes are many. When these mistakes occur, I, which still have past habit to become because of my
Oh, you're breaking up, Amiben.
okay. Now with Prajna Shakti, Uncle, now how it is?
Yeah, you are being heard. Go ahead.
But with Prajna Shakti, we realize this minus is not mine, and we, capital I, come out from this effect, and in Prajna Shakti's light, Ami do pratikaman and understand the previous cause. Secondly, the experience
Oh,
of
1
five
minute,
senses.
Amiben, let's
Yes,
discuss
yes.
it. Shaileshanandji, you want to say anything on the first one?
Yeah, first page over. Now second page.
Well, let's discuss the first one with Shaileshanandji.
Okay.
Shaileshanandji?
Yeah, please.
Any comments, Shaileshanandji, what she said, or anything you want to talk about what she said in the first part? Now Shaileshanandji is frozen.
So naturally it was I with my, now gets purified and realizes the pure self. So
yeah,
now I know that I am the pure soul self, and
yeah,
go towards the pure soul self. So Shailesh's mind, speech and body becomes file one. So by relative viewpoint, I do say it is my or mine, but inside I know that not a single molecule is my or mine, and I am just the knowing and seeing light. So that line of demarcation is drawn, and Prajna Shakti continuously keeps me alerting that I am pure soul self, I am just the knower and seer. Rest all is relative, that is file one, inside and outside, being driven by Vyavasthit Shakti. And I, in light of Prajna Shakti, has to tell file one to dispose the files amicably with equanimity. So the interim government state means whenever there are files, I am means awakened I is supposed to dispose the files amicably with equanimity. Whenever it is free from files, it just goes to pure self and worships the qualities of the pure self, that is known as Siddhastuti or Shuddhatma's properties. So interim government, the awakened I does two jobs. On one side, it does the worship of the pure self, means tries to be in pure self or Shuddhatma state. And on other side, whenever there are files, it tries to dispose the files amicably with equanimity. So it's the Prajna Shakti which constantly keeps me alerting or awakened, and keeps the two relative and real separate with the line of demarcation. So this is known as the interim state of being. The use of capital I don't know how, in which perspective you have used the capital I, but I would say the I which is now awakened and the I which now knows that I am the pure soul self. The capital I, to my understanding, is the Dada Bhagwan itself, which is,
Correct.
which was, which is, and which will be pure all the times. But it is the awakened I, which is now traveling and becoming like Dada Bhagwan. Jai Satchidanand.
Correct. That means that small I which is now in discharging effect, that is worshipping about the with the big I.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah, the discharge ego becomes file one, and
Yeah.
the awakened I becomes the pure self.
Pure self. Correct. Okay.
Okay, so anybody
So,
else has some comments or questions on this? Audience? Okay, there are a lot of questions coming up. Okay, Vaishali Ben, then we'll go to Lalita Ben after that.
Jai Satchidanand, Shaileshanandji, Jai Satchidanand.
Yes.
My question may not be related to this, but my question is, the more I get to know the Prakruti, what I'm confused about is, when does this worldly desire to achieve more and more end? Meaning, for example, you are at one stage of your life, and you're content, but you want more of the physical indriya sukh, basically. This, I want more of this. And you continue to work towards it, but when does it end? Or do you not fall into that race and focus on your spiritual goals and don't worry about it? Or how do you talk to that desire part inside you?
Right. So Vaishali Ben has desires, and you as Shuddhatma or I as Shuddhatma is the knower and seer.
Correct.
Now these desires has different aspects. One aspect is it's the part of unfolding film. The film which we have brought from birth to death, it's
Right.
getting unfolded. And as it unfolds, the thought may come in mind, which you are terming as desire, which is changing with different phases of life, right?
Right.
So, for example, Rajni Dada and Deepak Dada, they just, it just came that this satsang should be continued, should be carried on nicely. So you may say that it is a desire, but I would say it is a unfolding film. That is part one. Now part two, what you are relating to is 5 sensual pleasures or the sensual pleasures in one or other form. For that, the simple thing is, if I keep on experiencing I'm source of infinite bliss, I'm source of infinite happiness, मैं अनंत सुख का धाम हूं, then automatically my chitvrutti or reflective consciousness going towards relative will come back to me. In fact, the very first benefit or the very first result of this Gnan is our reflective consciousness, which was wandering outside, returns back to our own home. And almost all Mahatmas have experienced that now they don't find taste or happiness in the relatives which they previously used to find. It has just become what you can say in Gujarati, nirasta thai gyu. They have to do it compulsory because there are files, but otherwise they are not tempted or drawn to those sort of relative things which previously were drawing their reflective consciousness. And if you feel that it's going or running towards relative, you use that I'm abode of infinite bliss, I'm abode of infinite happiness, and you just see Vaishali, that is Vaishali's Charitra Moh, and that will quieten, that will cool down, or it will get quietened up, or it will get lessened up. So there are 2 aspects. One is the part of unfolding life film. And as it unfolds, some or other things will come up. But the things which are trying to drag you in a relative Vaishali, that's a Charitra Moh, which you should work on by both ways. One, by making it experience more and more happiness in the pure self. And secondly, knowing it as Charitra Moh, focusing on it and working to dissolve it. Am I clear?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So what happens though?
And a third point, whatever you say Vaishali has coming up in the mind, as long it is Sahaj, normality, not above normal, not below normal, as long it is not capturing your mind and reflective consciousness, as long as you are not getting lost or stuck into it, it is a part, it can be termed as part of Vyavasthit or Sahaj Uday. But once you or me get stuck into it, we get lost into it, we get dragged into it, it is our Charitra.
Right. And that you said it really well. That makes sense. Because what happens is there are certain files or certain things, for example, Pehla Vaishali ne kapda no bo moto. Over a period of time, I've noticed that it doesn't interest me anymore. It's not that. But then something else comes up. You know, Pelu you, the other one's like quieted down, but something else arises. But what I see is that I just have to see it as Vaishali's Charitra Moh and not get caught up in it. Because what happens?
Yes, please go ahead.
Just what happens is that I enjoy jauchu. So I look at the glamour side of it, and then I feel like, well, yeah, that's a great desire. I should have this, and then I'm dragged into that. But then ask Vaishali that how long that glamour is going to last, and what's the cost you are paying to run after that glamour. Instead, it is better that we remain with the permanent bliss within. So once you start talking to Vaishali, Vaishali will realize it. Sometimes it is Lok Sangnya, because everybody is running, Vaishali tends to run. Most definitely. But no sooner you talk to Vaishali, Vaishali will understand very well that it's not worthwhile. And Dadaji gave one more thermometer. Ask Vaishali whether it is a necessity or it is excess. Oh, it's excess. It's necessity. Yes. So necessity is acceptable and allowed. Excess is something which is dragging us. Right. As against that, yes, please. If excess is part of your unfolding, then you just accept it. If it is Sahaj, if it is not capturing your Shuddhupyog, if it is not making you stuck there, if it is not making you lost into that, then it is okay, Sahaj Uday. But if, as I said, if I'm getting lost into it, if I'm getting dragged into it, if I'm stuck there, then it is not Sahaj Uday, it's my lust or my Charitra Moh. And as I said, Dadaji gave this thermometer that ask yourself whether it's necessity or it is excess. And on the other side, we can show, look, how Dadaji with 4 pair of simple clothes was the happiest man in the universe. And so much so that he made all of us happy. So what was the secret with him? The secret with him was he never allowed, or his chit never got caught into any relative. It just remained with the pure self. And that is the most important key for the being happy. So Dadaji also shared this experience with all of us. He came to USA first time in 1982. And at that time, the glamour of US was on top. The departmental stores were blooming and everything was blooming, not like present moment. So all Mahatmas took him to all the beautiful and awesome places of US and showed him everything and whatnot. Then Dadaji came to India. While doing satsang, he said only one thing. I kept on observing my chit or reflective consciousness, and I saw that nothing could drag my reflective consciousness even for a moment. Even for a moment, my reflective conscious or chit was not caught into anything. So I realized that now I am free and the happiest person. So there are n number of things which our prajna, enlightened wisdom, can show our Prakruti to clean it up, right? Yes, clean, definitely. So when I catch Vaishali that this is excess, this is not necessity, I just have to ask strength from Dada that make me see this clearly, that I don't need this. But from Vyavhar Drishti, if I need to work towards it, I'll work towards it, but I'm not going to get dragged into it.
Yes. And you will realize that the happiness or the bliss comes when you get free from it within, and not get dragged into it. If you get dragged into it, in fact, you are losing your happiness and your freedom from within.
For sure.
As our chit gets caught, we are losing our inner freedom.
And the way you keep your chit in the right place, ejisthirta, is by remaining in Gnan and just focusing where we need to
you say I am the abode of infinite bliss, I am the abode of infinite happiness. Anant sukh nu dham chu, ananta sukh dham hai Shuddhatma, and your chit will return back to you.
Okay. Thank you. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Lalita Ben.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Shaileshanandji, my question is, from Nigodh to Siddha Kshetra, from no body to no body, body form, it has to go through sansar, and it has to assume a name and form. Correct?
Nigodh, you said no body?
No body, matlab no sharir.
No, Nigodh has body.
Oh, it does have body?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't have the name of identity.
But it has body.
But body in the sense it is with relative or Pudgal is there. It's not only soul. It's always with Pudgal,
Okay. So in the process,
it's very primitive, very, very minuscule or very, very primitive sort of thing.
Okay.
Like
so
our viruses and bacteria. Yeah, please.
Correct. Comes into Sansar and Marg.
Yes.
And you get a body, and to propagate the species, your body has to be male or female. Correct?
Yeah.
So a male body has a preponderance of certain parmanus that gives it a male body, and likewise for a female body, it has excess of certain parmanus. One is only a human can generate a charge for these parmanus, only human birth.
Yeah.
So this has occurred somewhere in my 84 lakh species journey, first time. And since that time, it has been propagated and propagated as a female, I think. And to shed this, I have an answer for this, but I want you to validate it. To shed this, now with Dada's Jnana, Dada says after Jnana, you're a Purush. So does it follow that a Purush body will follow?
Yes. See, number one thing, human form has ego and unlimited intellect. So it's responsible. It has powers as well as responsibility. So charge and discharge both starts. Otherwise, in all other forms, it's a natural flow.
Correct.
Second thing, not necessarily that we have come in human and at present we are having the female body. Not necessarily the previous bodies were female body. It's all to and fro journeys. Male gets into female and female gets into male, depending on the type of atoms and molecules which one accumulate. So many times one has been in a male body and so many times one may have been in a female body. Now in the present context, because we are Purush or I am Shuddhatma, and the relative is discharging. So with this Shuddhatma awareness, enlightened state of being and Prajna Shakti working and whatnot, obviously most of the Parmanus of greed and deceit and they are going to be disposed. So most of the Mahatmas, they will naturally migrate to the male body form because the Parmanus will get shed off into this birth because of this, and will move ahead. Very, very occasionally, somebody may be left with the stock. Even male can go to female if some sort of that stock is left over. But by and large, with this Jnana, and especially Akram Jnana and Prajna and Payu Agnyas and Dadaji's grace, Mahatmas are progressing very quickly. And that's why Dadaji said that most will have 2-3 births, maximum. So scientifically, all those atoms and molecules which were binding ones, they are getting cleared off or shed off. And that too, especially with the Shuddhatma state, we are not inviting the new such atoms and molecules which will lead us to the captivating form. So we can hope that as a natural result of all this, we will be progressing towards liberation, and the male form is just one of the station in that progress towards liberation. Am I clear?
Yes. Because the reason I said this from the first female form to now is I heard that certain religions say that for women there is no moksha. I think Hinduism also doesn't most of the people who attain moksha in our religion are men. I don't know of any woman who has. That's why I was thinking that this was a propagation of since time immemorial.
No, listen. Those who are saying that there is no liberation in the female form probably are not knowing it correctly or completely. If you look at the Mahavir Swami's last Tirthankara's Sabha, in Mahavir Swami's Sabha, Chandan Bala, Mrugavati, all attained Keval Gnan in the female form. So Lord had sadhus as well as sadhvijis, means monks as well as nuns. The scripture says that there are examples that in that very form, as I said, Chandrabala, Mrugavati, they all had Keval Gnan in that very birth. So probably that statement does not hold absolutely true, but it has a relative relevance in the form that one has to get cleared of those sorts of atoms or molecules. That's the whole idea of saying it, nothing more than. Right?
Okay.
And probably even in the Samandar Swami's Parshada, probably there are Keval Sadhvijis. So if there are Sadhvijis, at least few of them may be Keval.
Did we lose you?
Yes.
Oh.
We lost him, we lost Deepak Anandji.
Oh my goodness. He has to finish his sentence.
Yes, if he remembers what he said. I don't know what's wrong. Deepak Anandji also, he normally finds ways to come. Okay, here he comes.
The connection in India must be shaky.
Yeah, even Amibin had problem today. He came in left, he couldn't join.
Deepak Anandji is also not there.
No. No. Oh, here he's come.
Sorry, it was just interruption due to it just get lost in. Am I? Hello.
Yeah,
We lost you, and you probably need to repeat what you said.
Yeah, I'm back. Can I continue?
Yes,
Yes.
please. I can hear
Yes.
you now.
Yeah. So what I feel is in Vitrag Marg, once the vision of I am pure soul self or I am Shuddhatma, just be there as Purush or Shuddhatma, continue, and if at all, be little more alert, Jagrat on the Prakruti or file 1 part. That's all. Otherwise, as a Shuddhatma, it is not a male or female. Everybody has equal right of Purushartha, and one who does the Purushartha will get to the ultimate sooner. Otherwise, there's no differentiation as such in the Vitrag path. Yes, atoms and molecules, one has to clear it off, but one can do that as Siddhartha, right? So just don't think of that male and female part.
No, I was just thinking how the soul has to get from Nigod state to Siddha Kshetra, and how it has to go through the sansar.
No, that is clear. Yeah, up to certain extent, it is natural flow, and then once it comes into the human form, then it's a crisscross movement. But now that we have got the Shuddhatma vision, it's the beginning of the journey towards liberation. It will end at our Siddha state, and then a new state will start of the Siddhagati. Okay.
Okay, that was very nice, Shaileshanandji. Thank you.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Okay, Shaileshanandji will continue with Amiben second part. Amiben?
Yes.
Yes. Uncle, I can't see Shaileshanandji.
That's yeah. His video is off.
Okay.
Off where? Now we lost him. Hold on.
Okay.
Now we lost. Oh, he's back.
So internet is causing problems. Sorry for the. I don't know what's happening, but it's losing the connections. Even the internet is there.
Shaileshanandji, please turn off your video.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, please. Now continue, please.
Okay. The experience of 5 senses are just in our observation, and we know with the help of Prajna Devi, and it is in the form of suffering, which was charged previously during ignorant state. But this I, that is big I, which is totally in favor of pure soul, and it stays sincere with Dada and his Agnya. With the help of with helps to overcome from the suffering that is minus, and make us identify suffering and the sufferer, that is Ami. Big I, which was deep rooted, and small I with wrong belief, is now transmitted into a right belief, and I am pure soul. So when understand become firm, the my, small my, with will get dissolved slowly by slowly, and Ami will live naturally, that is in nature's order, with other interactions in Vyavar. And if any column breaks, so from Vyavar Drashti, it will correct and regret, and Ami will become natural. The agent of Shuddhatma Bhagwan as Prajna Shakti in her light shows each and every mistake, and so times to accept this mistake and do corrections with the understanding of Vyavasit Shakti, and in the process to see as a world as 100% innocent, same way as Dada Bhagwan has saw. So today in this interim middle state, I play double role. When there is any file, there is alertness in Sambhavanikal, and when there is no file, so I recite his own bhakti. So automatically Ami will live eventually with the Agnya, and in all suffering remain unaffected and experience the liberation. And same time, I in our inner state realized enlightens day by day more and more with understanding the value and principle of Agnya, and start living them with divine grace of Dada Bhagwan. With the help of Satsang and blessings of Aptaputra and Mahatmas in their divine light, offering all their knowledge and experience. So one day I that will be transparent like Dada Bhagwan, and minus, that is without minus, and achieve inner bliss of pure soul. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. I think, Sami Ben,
Shailesh-
sorry, there's no
Shaileshanand-
discussion anymore because
Okay.
Shaileshanandji again lost. So I think we're going to conclude today
Sure.
session. Okay. So, okay, maybe why don't you do 3 mantra and I'll follow.
Okay.
Or Kirti Ben, you can follow.
Jai Satchidanand. Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Uvajjayanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Eso Pancha Namukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Sava Pavappanasano.
Sappa Pavappanasano.
Mangalanancha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha Sabvesim.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om